So my story today, let's set the stage a little bit. It's going to be about my son. At the time of this story, he was in 4th grade. My son has skin like I do, but more beautiful, because his is like really beautiful brown in the summer, where mine doesn't get that beautiful brown anymore. But he has these big, brown, beautiful eyes and dark hair. Another thing you need to know about this story is that we live in Wauwatosa, also known as Wauwatosa, also known as former Sundowntown. Okay, so let's put all that into context right now. So one day, my husband's out of town, and I'm late from work, and I am scrambling, and I have to get home, and I got to get these kids to dinner at my mother-in-law's house. And I'm scrambling, we gotta go, just get out of this house. And my son is like, I got something to tell you. And I was like, now? And he was just like, yeah, I got something to tell you. But I don't want to say it in front of Grandma. And I'm like, I feel bad because he has a speech impediment. And I'm like, can you please hurry up? But he is just like, I got to tell you this thing, and I don't know how to tell you, and I don't want to tell in front of Grandma. I'm like, tell me in the car. So we get in the car. It's like a 2-minute drive to his grandmother's house. But I was like, what's going on? And he's like, today at recess, someone called me the N-word. I'm driving. How am I supposed to, rage when I am driving? Some little white devil shit called my kid the N-word? Are you kidding me? I am like, what? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it in front of Grandma. Oh, cool. So for the next hour, I am enraged. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, why am I not getting an email, a phone call, something from the principal? How is this just going by like nothing's ever happened? And I'm sitting there at dinner like, yeah, oh, really? Ooh, tell me more about that lunch you just had. I don't care. Someone just called my son the N-word. I am freaking out. The mama bear wants to come out of my chest. So finally, dinner's over. Pretending like nothing's happened. We get back in the car, and we drive home, and I'm like, honey, is there anything you can tell me about this kid? What did he look like? What was going on? And he was like, well, we were playing soccer, and some kid came in, and he was messing around with all the kids, and then somebody scored a goal, and he got mad, and he looked at me, and he was like, what's up with that N-word? And I was like, well, what? Can you tell me anything more? And he's like, I think the kid's name started with a T, and he's black. Oh, boy. Could you have told me that an hour ago? Because my blood pressure just went through the roof. Woo. I told my husband that story later, and he was like, that was kind of a compliment, actually. And I was like, I know. But what it really kind of taught me, when I got out of that story, when I tell this to some of my white progressive lady friends, they're all like, ooh, he shouldn't have been saying that word at school. And I was like, ugh, that's not the point of the story. The story's funny. But also, it told me about context, right? These kids in this school are learning about don't say this and don't hurt that and don't offend this. But what they're not learning about is that these cultures have things, and the people are bringing their own culture and what they want to say and how they want to express themselves, even though I made it very clear to my son he cannot say that. Other people can say it. He cannot say that. But we are telling our kids in these schools, and I don't know how it happened in my own house, that we're like, oh, you don't want to hurt, you don't want to offend, but now we're not seeing color. Now we're just pretending that it's just off on the side. And as long as we don't talk about race, then we're not going to hurt anyone. And instead, people can't live authentically. That is what this generation's going to need, how to live authentically. Because now I am 46 years old. I know I look good. But I'm now here wondering, when did I lose my name? When did I stop being Nydia? My parents call me Nydia. My family calls me Nydia. But why did I start going Nydia? When did that happen? I want this generation to live more authentically. I don't want to just say, oh, we have this many kids of this demographic in our school and check, 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 we did it all. Are they living authentically? Are they sharing their culture? Do they get to say what they want to say without some person saying, oh, well, you really shouldn't be saying that in school? Well, thank you very much. This is my first time on stage. Thank you for being so wonderful.